Hi, and a warm welcome to our direct email marketing preview. My name is Eric, and this is what we're going to share with you today. We're going to go through a short introduction to this very powerful software called Customer Relationship Management Software, CRM for short. We'll go straight into hands-on. After that, you learn how to log in, create account and contact. And after that, you can start importing your data. Then we'll be covering an introduction to direct email marketing, followed by you conduct your email campaign. After that, we'll introduce you to some more Sugar CRM plugins, and then we'll share with you what our direct email marketing workshop is about. And last but not least is the question and answer. Okay, a short introduction to my company. I'm from TNT Communications. My name is Eric. I'm the technical manager. We established in 96. Our core product is telephony systems. For example, call recording system, screen pop that is used in call centers. Okay, the other area which we are specialized in is software automation. Example, the CRM software. And through the years, we realized that a lot of small businesses actually can benefit from this CRM software, but due to the cost of doing the project as a whole, as a turnkey project, it ended up being too costly for them. This is why we decided to go into training so that it's more affordable for our smaller customers. Okay, so this is just some of our customer reference. Just now when we're talking about our telephony product. So if you were to call into Best Denki and SBS Transit, you'll be hearing message like, "Thank you for calling Best Denki. This call is recorded for customer service purposes," and so on and so forth. So, and of course, if you call into Quest Lab, you have an automated machine taking your order to request for a blood test. Okay, so all these are systems that we provide for SMEs customer. Okay, let's look at what is CRM software in the first place. Okay, this table has 3 columns. The first column is the product category of this software. Okay, second column is the brand of the software under each category. And the third column is actually the function that each category of software provide. Okay, so let's start with something that you're all very familiar with: Contact Manager. Okay, so Contact Manager is a category of software that you have brands like Microsoft Outlook, Act. How many of y'all have used Act before? Okay, so this category of software, what it does is it manages your contacts and it allows you to send email. Okay, these are the 2 basic functions of Contact Manager. Okay, the next category of software is what has been called now as Customer Relationship Management Software. So the brands in this area is Salesforce, Microsoft CRM, and Sugar CRM. So today this preview is about Sugar CRM, and Sugar CRM is in this category. Okay, what does this category of software do? Okay, basically it helps you to do marketing. Marketing meaning email marketing, managing of your what you call that, snail mail campaign. advertising campaign. So all this is under marketing. Okay, then it has sales. Sales here is a separate item on its own because it actually tracks your sales cycle from the beginning of your quotation until closing of the sales, and after that followed by the servicing, the customer service you need to provide to your customer to keep them happy, right? So is with these three functions together, actually you can see why they call it customer relationship management, right? To keep a good relationship with your customer, you basically need to combine the activities of your marketing, sales, and customer service together. With these three together, then your customers will be happy. Okay, you have a good chance of keeping your customers happy. Okay, the next higher level of category. Oh yeah, by the way, what this table I try to arrange it in a way is that customer relationship management actually also consists of whatever is available under Contact Manager. So inside customer relationship management software, you are able to manage your contacts and do emailing. Okay, the next category is enterprise resource planning. Software brands under this category is Microsoft, Navision, SAP, Oracle. So actually this software is actually what they have is everything that is at the two category above, plus it can handle accounting, it handles your inventory and your manufacturing. Okay, so looking at this, if you are doing trading, if you are doing sales, right, as long as you do not have a manufacturing function in your company, basically customer relationship management is all you need to run your business. Okay, so the fourth category is a category by itself. It's related to what we are talking about today, right? Some of you already know and probably already subscribed to autoresponder. So autoresponder is a category of software. The brands in this market is GetResponse, Aweber, MailChimp. Okay, and what this category of software does is it handles specifically email lists, newsletter, and follow-up emails. Okay, that's what this software is designed for. Okay, so basically all these three actually is available under customer relationship management under the marketing module. Okay, why do we want to introduce Sugar CRM to you? Right, firstly, it is open source software, just like the WordPress software that you are using for your website. Okay, so Sugar CRM in the CRM software area, it is number one open source CRM. Okay, so even IBM has decided to throw away millions of dollars they invested in Siebel. Right, Siebel is another brand of CRM. Right, so they paid millions of dollars, and after using it for years, they decided to abandon it and switch over to Sugar CRM. Okay, so why use Sugar CRM? Okay, for small businesses like us. Okay, firstly, it can help you do direct email marketing for active lead generation. Okay, if you use an autoresponder, what you are doing is actually quite passive. You are basically waiting for people to land on your website and join your email list so that you can market to them. Right, for Sugar CRM, you can do direct email marketing. You actually reach out to these people, right, as long as you have their email. Okay, the next thing about Sugar CRM is it is a database, right? Not only is it a database, it is also a drag and drop database. Basically, you can set up a database, a simple database in 1 or 2 hours and start using it to store all your information. Okay, so thirdly, very important, it is free and open source like WordPress. Okay, last but not least, wouldn't want to introduce you to a software that after using for 6 months you realize, if you probably maybe you might end up with 30,000 customers, or you have 100,000 transactions, and then you realize the software takes 30 seconds to respond when you search for some information, right? So this Sugar CRM, we have customers using it, loaded it up with more than 1 million records, and the system still responds within 2 to 3 seconds. Okay, so now we, because I understand Zainer said that some of you are confused as to what's the difference between Sugar CRM and autoresponder, so we will do a direct comparison. Okay, so if you want to do email marketing, there's 3 platforms you can look at. First one is, of course, autoresponder. Second one is email service. Okay, also called bulk email service. Okay, and thirdly, you can use Sugar CRM. Okay, firstly is when you use when you do email marketing, there's this thing called opt-in. Okay, so the user, because all this autoresponder software is from US, and the US law states that all email lists must be opt-in. The recipient must agree to receive your email before you can send to them. So that's why all the autoresponder, right? The first level opt-in is a must. Some service provider even go to the level of double opt-in. Okay, for email service, right, it's not required. Right, for Sugar CRM, it's not required. So what it means is that you meet, right? You meet up and collect contacts in the offline world, right? You collect name card, you get inquiries coming through the phone. Okay, so all these emails, if you use autoresponder, you cannot. It is quite. You have to go through a lot of steps in order to for them to receive your email, right? So if you input their list into the autoresponder will send them an email asking them, did you subscribe to this, or please opt in to this subscription, before they can send them, the autoresponder can send them the first newsletter or your first marketing material. Okay, so that is what it's about, opt-in. Okay, so the next thing is the effort. Okay, in order to use autoresponder, you basically need to go through a lot of preparation, right? Your website have to be highly rank in the first page or second page, right? So that's where you can get your traffic into your website, right? The second thing you have to do is probably you have to go into PPC as well, right? To pay to advertise to be on the first page. Okay, thirdly, you have to prepare an attractive freebie, right? So you have to prepare a report or a simple course or whatever to attract the visitor to give you their email, their precious email. And then after that, you prepare your 10 articles. Can anybody tell me why we need 10 articles? Okay, so in sales, we know that, every interaction you require at least 7 exposure before the customer register your brand, right? Okay, so for email service, the effort you require is straight away you prepare your 10 article, and straight away the email service will blast it out for you, send it out for you. Right, same for Sugar CRM. You just prepare the 10 articles straight away and you can start your campaign. Okay, the next thing we want to look at is restrictions. Okay, for autoresponder, right, when you have a list, like just now I was saying, you meet people face to face, you get their name card, they call you through the phone, you get their contact, and you want them to receive your marketing material. You have to upload, but before you upload, they will ask you a series of questions, right? The questions is like where you get the list from, and stuff like that. So you have to answer, yes, I swear that I didn't buy it from somebody and upload it, Okay, so it's even more serious than going on a date. Okay, the next thing is even if they say, oh, okay, I take it that you're not lying, and I allow you to upload, right? So there's a limit to how many you can upload. I think some service provider only allow you uploading of 2,000 at one go, 2,000 emails, right? The next thing is, if you start sending emails and the bounce rate is high, right? Bounce rate is high means the email is invalid, right? So if it reaches a certain percentage, they will stop your email campaign and they will ask you, they will start to suspect something is wrong with your email list. If you collected it, if you collected these email addresses, or rather if the recipient has given this email address to you willingly, there wouldn't be so much rejection, right? So they'll suspend you or even cancel your account. Okay, for email service, the restriction is most of the time you have to use their email list, right? And most of the time you do not have much statistics of the email campaign. Okay, when you use Sugar CRM, right, if you want to go real cheap, you are limited by your email server, right? Email server limits you to sending 500 emails per hour, so you need a few days or a few weeks to send out emails to probably like 50,000 or 100,000 emails. Okay, so that is the restriction. Okay, the next thing is time frame. Okay, you use the autoresponder, you put out all the effort, all the freebies, and you collect your email, the email subscription, and it probably, if you're very good, you might get 1,000 subscribers a month. And can you imagine you take 1 year to collect maybe 10,000 emails, right? Is this pretty good? Yeah, okay. So but you hire an email service or bulk email service company, they can give you 100,000 emails immediately. Okay, for Sugar CRM, for our workshop, right, of course you can buy your own database, 100,000, 500,000, 1 million. Okay, but if you come for a workshop, we will give you 10,000 emails a month. Okay, so by the end of 1 year, you have 120,000 emails in your database for your direct marketing. Okay, what's the cost? Okay, for autoresponder, for you to have an email list of 25,000, you have to pay 1,800 USD a year. Okay, for email service, for one blast to 100,000 emails, you have to pay $1,000. Okay, for Sugar CRM, what's the cost? you have to pay $100 a year for your web hosting plan, right? So however, if you subscribe to a 5 gigabyte plan, right? You put up your website, you usually have a few gigabyte free space. Actually, Sugar CRM just needs less than 500 megabyte. You can install it and can send as many email as you like, right? So if you already have an existing web hosting plan, of course, then this $100, you don't have to come out extra $100. Okay, extras of autoresponder is that I think I understand some of them offer you commission for selling the autoresponder for them, right? I mean, that's if you want to put the effort to sell for them. Okay, but I think I'll be more interested to sell my own product rather than to sell autoresponder. Okay, look like MLM, right? Downline. Okay, so the next one is for email service extras is that, well, if you go for the $2,000 plan, they will do a free EDM design for you. Okay, they design your email, your electronic direct mail document, right? The graphics and HTML, so they design it for you. So a free EDM design. Okay, for Sugar CRM, what can you do? That is extra. So if you are in, let's say, the property market, you blast out email, right? Then if your friend see that, hey, this is interesting, can you blast out for me or not? I have this, probably let's say you're doing property type A and your friend is doing property type B. Say, oh, okay, I don't mind blasting out for you. So, well, the market rate is 1,000 for 100,000 emails, right? So you can charge your friend that if you like, or probably you can give him 50% discount and you still can earn $500. Okay, the other thing is Sugar CRM, there is autoresponder plugins, right? You can install it in the Sugar CRM, and so with this you can do the job of autoresponder plus the direct email marketing, right? Which the autoresponder can only do the autoresponder part. Okay, so where do I get the figure of $1,000 for 100,000 emails? Right? Do you all receive this? I receive it very often. Okay, the next question we have in mind is it legal? Okay, no point learning something and then after that realizing it's not legal, right? Okay, firstly, some people might tell you, sending bulk email is spamming, but this is the Spam Control Act 2007. Okay, there's still no change. Okay, when you want to send out marketing emails, you have to have the word ADV in your header, and you must have a means for the recipient to unsubscribe. Okay. So a spokesman from the IDA, right, said that as long as your system allow the recipient to choose not to receive such spam in future, okay, they are not going to deny SMEs an avenue of advertising, right? So direct email marketing is actually advertising. Okay, just a quick sharing. There's a new act called the Personal Data Protection Act 2012, just passed last year. Okay, this act actually is to solve the problem with marketing phone calls, SMS, MMS, and fax. Okay, so as you can see here, email messages are not included within the scope of this new law. Okay, organizations will have to fulfill the requirements of the Spam Control Act. So the 2007 Act is still applicable here. Right, so it's perfectly legal. Okay, so the next question you have is, what's the difference between Sugar CRM and my Microsoft Outlook? Right, can I just use Outlook to do direct email marketing? Okay, firstly is you all know that all mail server has a limit, right? So basically for your email account not to be cancelled by the or blocked or cancelled by the email server, you cannot send too many emails at one go, right? So we have customers, small customers, big MNC customer. So what they do is their staff break the emails into batches of 200 and send manually every 1 hour, every half an hour, depending. So basically, if you have 10,000 emails, it will take you 7 days, right? Every hour, 8 hours a day. Okay, so that's if you use Outlook. Okay, the next thing is, the law states that you have to unsubscribe, allow the recipient to unsubscribe, right? So how do you do that? Right, so you can do that. The unsubscription, you have to do it manually using Outlook, right? Outlook doesn't help you. So you have to put a message, say, if you want to unsubscribe, reply with the word unsubscribe in the email subject, right? So you receive an email that says unsubscribe, then you have to manually go and take that email out from your list. Okay, the next thing is deduplication. Have you all received advertisement that from some companies that somehow you receive 2 or 3 copies of the same email? Okay, so that is the problem, right? You use Outlook, as long as you put the 200 emails inside, so it will just blast out. It doesn't care whether you have sent it 1 time or 10 times, right? It still send for you. Okay, the next thing is this very important for marketing, right? You want to know how effective is the marketing material, right? So you need to know the open rate. Right, using Outlook, you can I think select the request for report through email, and you receive a report when your recipient open it. Okay, so then after that you have to count manually, and then you can get some estimate of the open rate. Okay, the next thing is using Outlook, how to measure the click-through, right? In your email marketing template, you will usually have something like click here to to see my product. So if you have 2 products, click here to see product A, click here to see product B. So how are you going to measure how many people click product A or product B, right? Very difficult, right? Using Outlook. Okay, last but not least, right, you're going to have your email list, right? Some of my customers have multiple lists. Okay, you're going to have your email campaigns. Okay, definitely you're going to have multiple email campaigns, and you're going to have leads, right? So how are you going to manage all this, right, without losing sleep? Okay, so Outlook is out. Okay, so the next question is Sugar CRM as a database, right? So how do you manage your data? Do you use the highly advanced method of post-it notes, or the highly computerized spreadsheet method. Okay, so if you use a spreadsheet, right, you have to keep one table for accounts, keep one table for contacts, keep one table for leads, right? I've come across during the past few workshops, we have come across users, property agents came to us and show us, I think it was about 4 different contact lists, right? We're talking about contact lists alone because they are getting, or contact or leads, right? They're getting all these contact and leads from different sources, right? Different sources, the list, the spreadsheet that they have are all in different format. Okay, so they're having a headache how to organize that. Okay, or are you using anybody remember this software called Microsoft Access? How about DB3? Yes, long time ago I learned DB3, but I've written exactly 0 software using DB3. Okay, so because this one you need to learn programming language, right? So when I was doing a website, I think I went to check, there are Microsoft Access books that are as thick as the Lord of the Ring trilogy. Okay, 3 books in one, right? The 3 story book that they made into 3 movies, right? The Microsoft Access book is as thick as that. So good luck trying to learn how to program Microsoft Access. Okay, with Sugar CRM, you set up your fields and database in minutes. Okay, this is an example. Okay, you can track all your transactions and activities inside. Okay, and best thing of all, you can configure the home screen to summarize your daily work, right? Recently, we have received more and more requests that for us to configure this in such a way that the staff, our customers' staff, right, employees, they don't have to use their brain when they work, right? They just come in, log in, and looking at this, they realize that, oh, okay, this one I have to do this. They click on it, do this job, okay, this is completed. Then they go on to the next one. Okay, what must I do next, right? So no need to use brain, right? Okay, because it's a database, you can store a lot of information inside. You can segregate your customer. Like for example, if in property you have and leads and contacts from different sources, you can organize them properly, right? For example, this in this example, this client of mine, his email list, contact list consists of property agents, right? Schools, church, and so on, right? So when he do a marketing campaign, he can just select, say, oh, this campaign is for all the property agent, and it sends out to all the property agent. Okay, so this is what we call targeted direct email marketing. Okay, so when you have this tool in your hands, it is actually very helpful for your website. Okay, so when we set up a website, or we are coming up with the copywriting, right? We're always wondering, what is the title, because firstly, of course, the title is very important, right? That's the first thing that attracts the reader. So which title is more effective, right? So one way is you can set up 2 websites and then see which website give you more conversion. Or another way is you can use direct email marketing, email campaign, right? So this is my client's first attempt, right? This is the email he sent out. Okay, and the first attempt he had more than 10%, right? Out of these 1,600 emails, 10% view the email, 3% opt out. Okay, by his fifth attempt, he has put in more graphics, and this is the result. Fifth attempt, 20% view, right? And the salesperson couldn't handle the amount of phone calls coming in. Okay, so yeah, good problem to have, right? Okay, so when you come for our direct email marketing workshop, the main thing is we teach you how to use Sugar CRM to automate your direct email marketing activity, right? To actively generate leads, right? You don't have to, sit and wait for people to land on your website. Okay, secondly, in the workshop, we teach you how to use Sugar CRM as a database to manage your information and skyrocket your productivity. Okay, last but not least, the workshop includes copywriting for effective direct email marketing campaigns. So with these three, we are confident that we can help you boost your lead generation much better than an autoresponder.